It's time for exciting live and local sports action on Richmond's very own WBON-TV, the leader in local sports television. Watch live on your big screen with the WBON-TV Roku channel or by streaming the live player at WBONTV.com. And support these great local sponsors who support our community. Now, here's your announcers for the game.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome into Eastern Kentucky University for the semifinals of the 11th Region Girls Basketball Tournament. Tom, one team is already set for the championship matchup on Saturday. We have got one team remaining to figure out whether it'll be Franklin County, a heavy favorite tonight, or the Madison Southern Lady Eagles, who are trying to make history. And for Madison Southern, the school, Tom, back-to-back nights, biggest games in the school's history. Tonight it's the girls, tomorrow night it's the boys, as they try to advance to their first ever 11th Region Finals. And two heavy teams, two heavy favorites probably standing in their way. And for the girls, it's Franklin County, the top team in the 11th Region.
Yeah, they are. They're a very good team. They have played very well this year. And just when the two teams came out in their warm-ups and they crossed paths, you could see the difference in size and a definite size advantage for Franklin County this evening.
You being, from Indiana, being up there quite a bit, you got to love these pants that the Lady Flyers are wearing, kind of dating back to the old Indiana days, kind of
absolutely.
With the red and white stripes.
Yeah, Bobby Knight would love them. He would like to change it to red and white, but other than that, yeah, they're good. They're good looking, and their warm-ups look good, and they're well organized, and they got a well-oiled machine at Franklin County, and they're always seem to be a pretty good powerhouse when it comes to basketball, and we're going to find out tonight.
We welcome you into the Moore & Law Office pregame show. Moore & Law Office is right there in Richmond. Folks, they are here to take care of you. If you need legal advice, whether it be with, if you've been in a car accident, if you've slipped at a messy business, if you have been denied by the insurance company, you got to give our friends at Moore & Law Office a call. Phone number is 859-358-0300, or you can visit mooreandlawoffice.com.
Or if you've worked a game with Michael Watkins.
There you go. You might need some legal advice that way as well. Hey, you never know.
No.
We appreciate you joining us here, though, folks. It has been a fun night. We're also live on 106.7 The Pinnacle, and we are on the TV channel tonight, Tom. You and I in high definition.
All right.
On WBON TV Channel 9. So no matter whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, Roku, website, TV, radio, however you're bringing us into the home tonight or in your vehicle, we appreciate you joining us here on WBON TV.
I came in early tonight, Michael, and got stopped as I came into the gymnasium by a gentleman from here. He didn't tell me his name, but he just thanked us so much for having the local news. He said, I checked it out for the first time on Spectrum 712, I believe he said, and he said, we've needed something like that in Madison County for a long time, and just thanked us over and over. And he said, now, are you going to do the game tomorrow night too? And I said, yeah. And he said, well, I think what we'll do is my wife and I usually leave at halftime. We'll go home and watch it on Channel 9. I said, that's a good thing to do.
Well, we've got a lot of people, asking us if we're going to be here for both games tomorrow. So it's kind of up in the air right now. We are going to try to work with our friends over at Prep Spin to get both games on tomorrow. Obviously, we will be here for the Southern game for sure. May try to work it out with Prep Spin to be here for the first game tomorrow, which will be a great crossing at Henry Clay. Two really good ones tomorrow. We've already seen one really good game tonight. Henry Clay, a 5-point win or a 5-point loss to Lafayette. So it's the Lady Generals of Lafayette in the 11th Region Final, and there is potential for a rematch of last year's 11th Region Championship game with Franklin County, who won it last year and won it the year before and has won it several times since 2015. Since 2015, the Lady Flyers have been in the 11th Region Championship game 6 times. They've only lost one of those, so they've got 5 championships since 2016, and they have, although they haven't played Madison Southern a ton, they have really owned this not rivalry. It's not a rivalry. They don't play every year. They only play maybe once every 4 years. But they have owned this matchup going 7-1 in the 8 matchups, and the only win for Madison Southern came way back in the first game back in 2002 time. So it's been a long time since Madison Southern has defeated Franklin County. A heavy task ahead for the Lady Eagles, but one thing we know about this team, Tom, they will defend, and they're going to have to do a very good job of defending tonight if they want to get a victory. We're here live on the Moore & Law Office pregame show. Got a commercial break coming up here, folks, here on the TV channel and on 106.7 The Pinnacle. So we'll step aside for a 3-minute commercial break, and we'll come back and dive deeper into this matchup. It's Madison Southern and Franklin County. A big matchup here in the 11th Region semifinals. We'll look ahead to it, and we'll give you the Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game, the Jerry Goebel State Farm key players to the game, and so much more when we come back on 106.7 The Pinnacle and WBON-TV, Channel 9.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cutio, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 Northwest Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see you.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
What does in transit mean? When you see that on our website at jackburford.com, it means your favorite Chevy is on the way. Call us at 859-623-3350 to reserve it, and we'll keep you updated throughout the entire process. See, it's that easy. Reserve your new Chevy today at jackburford.com. Your vehicle is now in transit.
Was there some changes from what you gave me?
I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from
On the
State Farm.
starters?
After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker
did?
promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker.
It looks like
State
it
Farm
is.
offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties,
There's no promo. It's just great rates.
and a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
12:15.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical
There you go, my
Therapy is
brother.
your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
Got the
In most
officials on there
cases,
too,
you
doesn't
do
it?
not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Here are some helpful tips
Ready?
to get your house ready for winter. Make sure your filter is changed. Typical locations are at your air handler or furnace and a filter grill or an air cleaner like this. If you have other accessories on your system like UV lights or a humidifier, now would be the time to service those. Make sure your ceiling fans are set to clockwise rotation. Go ahead and close those foundation vents. Disconnect your garden hoses from your outdoor spigots. Have Madison HVAC keep you warm this winter. Give us a call at 859-625-1471. And remember, we fix that too.
Should be a good night of basketball as the Lady Eagles try to knock off the Lady Flyers, Tom. And, you know, listen, it's a fun night here at EKU. We're advancing to the finals of the 11th Region Tournament. That game will be on Saturday night. We're hoping the Lady Eagles can get a big win. You know, we've been covering these Madison County teams all year long, but it's cool to have a different audience tonight for this game as these two teams, you know, Southern's kind of surprised some people this year. You know, they lost Samantha Cornelison, who was a tremendous player, one of the top players in Madison Southern history, second in all-time scoring at the school. Then you lose one of your starters, you know, early on in the season to an injury. So for them to kind of have the year that they've had, very impressive. and a tremendous job by head coach Josh Curtis, what he has done with this team this year. The win on Monday night over Lexington Catholic was their 22nd win of the year, a school record. That's really impressive what they've been able to do this year when there really wasn't a lot of hype or a lot of buzz surrounding this team coming into the season.
Yeah, I was looking at the ratings that they put on the regional teams throughout the season, and Southern was hanging, about mid-pack, and then I just noticed today when I was looking through there, they're like ranked 4th in the region. So very interesting, the situation here, and going to be interesting to see how Franklin County handles Madison Southern here in the early going. Again, we've talked about establishing yourself early on in games like this can be a big help to you. Now, Southern's last game, they had some issues there early on, but were able to recover and come up with the victory. So let's see if they can start out real well tonight and then just play well throughout the entire ball game.
Defense is going to be key, and we'll see if the Lady Eagles can play the same kind of defense that they've been playing over the last couple of weeks. They've got some nice wins. They've beat some of these top 11th region teams, but they have a huge test tonight with the number 1 ranked team in the 11th region, the Lady Flyers of Franklin County, who have been Tom, they've basically made this tournament the Franklin County Invitational with the way they have dominated since 2015. 6 finals appearances, 5 finals wins, and they've had so many good players come through here. Brooklyn Miles was here last year. She went to go play at Tennessee, was a tremendous player for this program, and Joey Thacker just keeps, piling up the wins. And, if you're Madison Southern, we saw the boys, what they've done this year, and they just keep rewriting history. If you're the girls basketball team, you got a chance to do the same here tonight to try to keep this Cinderella run alive, but a daunting task trying to defeat the top team in the region. We are here live on the Moore & Law Office pregame show. Visit mooreandlawoffice.com to see what all Moore & Law Office can do for you. They're located right here in downtown Richmond, and they specialize in those accidents. Just they happen all the time. Accidents happen, Tom. That's a saying. That's a phrase that gets used quite a bit. When those accidents happen, you want to keep Moore & Law Office in mind, because there may be something out there that you didn't even know you could take advantage of, and that's what Moore & Law Office is there for, to help you keep your rights intact and to kind of walk you through the steps of taking advantage of some of those things that you can do. For Franklin County, it's time to take a look at the Jerry Goebel State Farm key players to the game. The Lady Flyers, so good. They have so much size inside. That's really why they are so good, because not only do they have 2 starters that are huge and can dominate the paint, but they've got a couple of girls off the bench that can come in and really have a factor on the game. You look at Navia Carter and Patience Laster. Carter averaging 11.7 points per game, Laster 11.6, and they also are really good at rebounding. Carter hauling in over 5 rebounds a game, Laster over 8 boards a game. So for Madison Southern, they got to find a way to slow down the paint. And those are your Jerry Goebel State Farm key players to the game for Franklin County. The 2 big players inside, Carter and Laster. For Madison Southern, Tom, really it's their defensive players that have been so good this year. But they've really seemed to play well when Morgan Flannery plays well. Didn't have a huge offensive game in the win over Lexcath, but late in the game when they needed somebody to slow things down, handle the basketball, she was the key for them. And then you look inside at Macy Daniels. Daniels is going to have a big game on both sides of the ball if they want to pull off this upset. And the 8th grader, Hadley French. We know Hadley is a really good basketball player. She can go through spells where she kind of gets lost in the game a little bit. She's a really tremendous player. But, again, sometimes she can kind of get lost and go through lapses where you may not know she's out there. But she's an 8th grader, folks. I think tonight French has got to do a really good job of being aggressive and being more aggressive and maybe taking some more shots early on to try to help this offense get going in the early going. And those are your Jerry Goebel State Farm key players for the game. Like a good neighbor, Jerry Goebel State Farm Insurance is there for you. Visit them online at jerrygoebelinsurance.com.
I got to tell you what the official said.
What? Yeah, you all were laughing about something. What did he say? He said I look good in my suit?
He said, now, when people watch this on TV and they see me officiating and they say that guy don't know what he's doing, You tell them that I told you before the game I don't know what I'm doing.
I like it. Did you get his? So the officials tonight are
good.
Jesse Mahaffey, Lonnie McGuire, and Chris Hogue. Those are your officials for tonight out of the 12th region.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how this game is called early on and if things kind of switch up throughout the game as well. We got another commercial break coming up here, folks, live on 106.7 The Pinnacle and WBON. We'll step aside for another 3-minute commercial break. When we come back, we'll give you the Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy Injury Report and those Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game on the way. On the other side of this break, we're live on 106.7 The Pinnacle and WBON TV, Channel 9.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
Hometown Dental prides themselves on being on the cutting edge of the latest dentistry technology. In a time where safety and their customers' well-being is of the highest importance, Hometown Dental is taking every precaution necessary, like by allowing patients to fill out their paperwork online before coming in for their first visit. Visit HometownDentalRichmond.com to see what sets Hometown Dental apart from the rest. They accept most insurances and want you to know they are here to help. Hometown Dental on Atwood Drive in Richmond, or visit their offices in Stanford and Lancaster.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Can you get into your doctor's office the day you call? The best medical practitioner is there when you need them. At White House Clinics, all patients get easy VIP access to exceptional care. Right now, White House physicians are accepting new patients in Jackson, Madison, Estill, Rockcastle, and Garrett counties. Go to whitehouseclinics.com or one of our 9 state-of-the-art facilities to request a new patient appointment.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are going to drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's going to put the work in the first place?
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, the health and safety of our patients is important. Along with following CDC guidelines, we have added a JADE unit, a medical-grade air purifier in every operatory. Our new patient special, X-rays, exam, cleaning, and fluoride is only $99. We offer patients single-visit restorations on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. We are equipped to handle all your dental needs from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. Call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
We're back on WBON TV, Channel 9. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins here with you, Tom, as we're getting set for high school basketball action in the 11th Region semifinals. Appreciate you joining us here, folks. As we got a good game on tap for tonight, Tom, as the Lady Flyers taking on the Lady Eagles in the 11th Region semis back here on the Moore & Law Office pregame show. Moore & Law Office is here to serve you. You can visit them online at mooreandlawoffice.com to find out more. We're also, Tom, tonight brought to you by the great folks, our coverage of the 11th Region Tournament presented by Bishop Small Engine Repair right there on North Estill Avenue in Richmond. And we're also presented by the place we're at tonight, Eastern Kentucky University. Folks, there is no better place to go than the campus beautiful Eastern Kentucky University right here in Richmond. I mean, you go to EKU.com, folks, and if you're a prospective college student, maybe you're getting ready to go to college here in a year or two, and you're wondering, man, what school do I want to go to? Maybe you're wondering what major you're wanting to enter. There's all that information online at EKU.com. Don't forget about EKU Booksmart. All textbooks are free for undergraduate students. Keep that in mind as well as you are continuing to look for which college might be the right choice for you. And again, all that information online at EKU.com. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins here with you on the Moore Law Office pregame show. It's now time to take a look at the Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy Injury Report. Visit OSPTKY.com to learn how orthopedic sports and physical therapy can get you back in the game. Tom, tonight you look for Madison Southern. There's no Reese Estep. So Estep, obviously, she's been out for the majority of the year. They're kind of used to playing without her. Was a tremendous piece of this basketball team. Her injury sidelining her for the entire season, so she is still missed. But also tonight, you have Tara Wooten. So if you remember the game against Lexington Catholic, Wooten early in that game was hit by a ball from a player with Catholic who was kind of swinging through on Wooten's defense, hit her in the nose. So Tara is wearing a mask today, and she is going to be having that on tonight. So keep that in mind as well. So that's part of your injury report. Again, brought to you by Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy. Visit OSPTKY.com to learn more. Also, I do want to correct it, so I appreciate Deborah Campbell who's watching tonight. It's EKU.edu, not EKU.com. Appreciate it, Deborah, for the correction there. But we got a big crowd on hand, Tom, not only here, but also watching us online or watching us on the TV channel or listening to us on radio. And we appreciate all you fine folks as well. We should have a good one for you here in the 11th Region semifinals.
Yeah, it's great. I'm ready to go, and we still got 3:32.
A little bit longer to go, Tom. We still got a little bit of time. Austin, our producer tonight. So Eastern Kentucky University, a tremendous sponsor here for us. Let's take a look at the commercial that we're playing for them and hear from one of our presenting sponsors, Eastern Kentucky University.
So if I buy this today, I get free service for life?
Something like that. Congratulations.
Thanks. What is this?
Oh, it's standard. It's in the contract.
So I get all this for free?
Yeah, something like that.
I trust you too.
You can keep the pen.
Is everything okay?
I'm just looking for the string.
The books are 100% free. No strings attached.
All the books an undergraduate will need, all free.
Back here on WBON TV. It should be a fun game tonight, Tom, as we've got two really good basketball teams set to battle it off. Got some viewers listening in to us here?
Yeah, we got some viewers on our Channel 9 feed coming across online, and I asked the viewers that were on our feed there online through WBON TV to predict the end of the first quarter score. I said the Eagles 12, Franklin County 10. And then we got Christopher Lee Devers saying 17-8 Franklin County.
Okay.
So some good guesses there. Janice Mullins Royal, first time watching. She said she just got told where to go to watch the game. So welcome, Janice. We hope that the Eagles can put on a great show for you tonight.
Yeah, Franklin County obviously such a tremendous program, such a tremendous team. We'll see if they can pulled out a win tonight. We'll step aside for one more commercial break. A 3-minute break. We'll come back for the tip-off and the Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game on 106.7 The Pinnacle and WBON TV, Channel 9.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today with no payments for 6 months and low rates. There's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-through and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy.
Locally family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company offering full-service home maintenance. Bluegrass Restoration specializes in wind, fire, and water damage and mold remediation. With 24/7 emergency services, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is here to serve you during any emergency. All their services are performed in-house with no subcontractors. No job is too big or small for Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Give them a call at 859-353-1133.
It's frustrating when something unexpected happens to our vehicles. That's why Chris Thorne and the staff at CT Diesel Repair are here to ease that burden. They offer roadside service, can come haul your vehicle to the shop, and will keep you updated throughout the entire process. One thing that keeps our vehicles performing at their highest level is the tires we put on them. CT Diesel has great deals on tires right now, just in time for the colder weather ahead. Mention this ad and get a free rotating balance with any oil change at CT Diesel Repair. Visit ctdiesel.us for more information. Here comes your starting lineups for tonight's game. Lady Flyers in the navy blue uniforms. Kind of the Michigan Wolverine colors, Tom. You got the navy with the golden yellow and the white for the Flyers. They'll have number 12, Rachel Shropshire. Along with number 35, that's Patience Laster. Number 44, Javen Mead. Jasmine Chambers, number 15, and Nevaeh Carter, number 5, the starters for Franklin County. And Tom, right there at midcourt, you can already see a huge size advantage for Franklin County in this matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. The Lady Flyers, coached by Joey Thacker, coming in 25-7 on the season, and they play some pretty tough games throughout the course of a regular season.
Undefeated in 11th region play, 13-0. So the Lady Eagles have a daunting task ahead. But Josh Curtis talking to him, listen, they are ready for this game.
Good.
We'll see if that is the case here tonight. Lady Eagles will be in the white home uniforms. We'll have the orange numbers, orange letters outlined in navy. Starters for the Eagles tonight, got Macy Daniels at a forward, along with Bella Marbley, Tara Wooten, Morgan Flannery, and Hadley French. Those are your 5 starters for Madison Southern. And Tom, I'll tell you who could look at the Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game. For Franklin County, there's a reason that they are as good as they are. They have tremendous talent. Obviously inside, when you got the size that they have, they can be a very dangerous team. So I think for them, it's just getting the ball inside, taking care of the basketball. And, I think getting off to a good start is obviously the key for both of these two teams. But for Madison Southern, you got to defend the paint, and you got to take care of the basketball. You got to find somebody to go out there and get you 15 or 20 points if you want to win this basketball game tonight.
Yeah, Josh Curtis, I like the confidence that he has. And there's one person around the team that can tell you whether or not he thinks his team is ready to go, and that's the head coach. And if he thinks they're ready to go, they're ready to go. And the thing I like is their grit, man. On defense, they do not give up. They stay with plays. It looks like they're going to get beaten. They stay with the play and make a good defensive play.
So here we go. We're underway with Franklin County and Madison Southern. It's Carter to start things off with the Lady Flyers, and she'll be picked up by Morgan Flannery. Man-to-man defense for Southern here in the early going. They go inside. Bella Marbley, and a bucket early on for Laster. Patience, showing patience, working her way into the paint and getting a basket to get things going. Franklin County 2, Madison Southern nothing. Here's Tara Wooten with it for the Lady Eagles. Got to get off to a good start if you're Southern. Daniels thought about a 3, thinks better of it, swung over left side to Flannery. Morgan working against Carter defensively. Calls out the set. Will dribble right, now throw it left side to Daniels. Got a good match here. A really good defender in Chambers. Guarding the 8th grader Hadley French. French's shot comes off. And Franklin County will attack the other way with a 2-0 lead after the basket by Laster on their opening possession.
Yeah, Shropshire way taller than French. An easy rebound for her on the offensive end. I'd say she's probably the tallest on the team. Looks like she's about a 6'3", 6'4" gal.
Shropshire with it here.
Handles the ball well for a tall gal.
Jumper on the way, comes off, three-pointer won't go. And here comes French up the floor for Madison Southern.
Lady Eagles need somebody to get hot early here. Get one to go in, nothing but net, and here's a catapult on offense to get things started.
Wooten on the right wing. So kick it over to Flannery up top. Morgan will drive in, lay it off to Marbley. They need this to go in. It won't. Ball battled for. It was Carter who tipped it over to a teammate, and now she'll attack the other way. Carter on the drive. Shot is short again, and here comes Madison Southern quickly the other way. They currently have numbers. Flannery drives, and too hard off the glass. Ball tipped away, and a foul on Bella Marbley.
That's a tough break there. Good position.
Yeah, and Tom, I like that shot. I like the aggressiveness from Flannery, but when you're going inside against the tall timber of Franklin County, you might be better off, just stopping about 10, 12 feet out and hitting the short J there.
Either that or stop dead, spin, and kick it out for a three.
Ball swung over. A three-pointer on the way, coming off, and Morgan Flannery grabbing the rebound. Jasmine Chambers missing the triple. Southern again has numbers. Flannery, a little hesitation move. Out to Daniels. Macy, three. Good! Big shot for Macy Daniels. Knocking down the triple from the right wing. And the Lady Eagles take their first lead, 3-2. 5:15 to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, I'm liking my score I predicted there, 12-10 Southern here at the end of the first quarter.
We've seen a lot of low-scoring games thus far in this 11th region tournament. The other semifinal game, Lafayette defeating Henry Clay 38-33. Here's a foul on Flannery inside. Morgan got to keep her out of foul trouble, Tom. Her experience and her leadership is really the catalyst for Madison Southern being here right now. So you got to keep her out there on the floor if you're Josh Curtis. 3-2 lead. First free throw is good.
Jasmine shooting 62.8% coming into tonight's game on the season.
Has that left knee brace on. Kind of constricts her a little bit. Misses that free throw, but she's a tremendous defender. They've got her matched up with Hadley French, and she is absolutely denying the 8th grader French the basketball.
Yeah, she's got every bit of 10 inches in height on French, and French don't care.
Flannery on the drive, out to Wooten. She'll pump fake, drive it in. Marbley pump fakes, Daniels left wing. Now back to Wooten on the extended left side. Around the elbow, now she'll go right wing over to Flannery, who'll dribble it back toward the midcourt stripe. Lady Eagles, Lady Flyers tied at 3 in the early going. Flannery drives, Marbley pump fakes again, back to Flannery. Flannery on the attack, and she recircles it out. Set the offense back up for Southern. Marbley finds a teammate in Wooten. Tara to Flannery on the drive. There you go, Morgan. Pulling out from the short jump shot, but it comes off. And back the other way comes Carter with it for Franklin County. Carter to Shropshire. 15-footer, good. 5-3 Lady Flyers. Southern has had their chances here in the early going, Tom, with the shots just not going in.
Yeah, three-quarter court zone defense now being applied by Franklin County.
Flannery with it for Southern. Josh Curtis calls out the offensive set. Holds up the number 1. Over to Wooten right wing. Tara gets a screen from Moberly. Picked up her dribble. In a tight spot. Looking for a teammate. Daniels comes to get her. Now Macy with it. Daniels picked up her dribble. She's in trouble. Now to Moberly. Southern trying to find some offense here, but the defense of Franklin County holding them at bay. 5-3, a low-scoring first 5 minutes here in Richmond. Here's Hadley French. Chambers on her. Right side, they go back to Flannery, looking into Daniels. Flannery
there you go.
To French on the left wing. Chambers right there with her. I mean, there is no room to breathe if you're Madison Southern. 5-3 lead, 2:47 to play in the first quarter. French gets a screen. Hadley bounce pass into Moberly. Back to French. She'll reset. I mean, this is some really good D here in the early going, Tom.
Yeah, both teams on top of their defense.
Daniels tried to feed it inside, and Laster stepped on the sideline before she could save it. Ashton Estep in the game. Brings in a little bit more scoring and ball handling. And in for Franklin County, it's Hogan. Flannery dribbling right side. Over to Estep.
Yeah, they call that defense an arm shiver when you lay your arm on their hip.
The steal by Carter. Feed up to Chambers, to Hogan. Hogan steps through and finds a teammate wide open inside. A nice finish for Carter. And a 4-point lead for Franklin County as we dip under 2 minutes to play in this first quarter. Lady Flyers lead it by 4, 7-3. Long pass up the floor, a dangerous one. Carter got a hand on it. And Tom, even Carter, who's not really that tall, obviously, but she has tremendous length at the guard position. Those long arms with her and Chambers, and then you bring Hogan off the bench. She's got long arms. The length and the lankiness, really an issue right now for Madison Southern's offense. Hadley out to Estep. 3 on the way, short. Daniels secures the rebound, and Macy had it ripped away by Carter when she went up with it. Carter on the attack. Left side, hangs, but can't finish. And the rebound to Morgan Flannery. Josh Curtis telling his point guard to push the pace. Flannery on the drive. Nice feed to Daniels, and
there
Macy will lay it in. Daniels all 5 for Madison Southern. They trail by a deuce, 7-5, a minute 24 to play in the opening quarter.
Well, that's their game right there, and I like what Coach did that time. Got them moving the ball. And we got a foul now as Daniels hustled for the rebound.
It was Flannery who got the rebound, but you're talking about Daniels boxing out, did a great job allowing Flannery to chase it down. And inside number 44, that's Meade, called for the push. Kind of gave Flannery the old forearm shiver there, Tom, that you used to use back in the day when you'd go over to the Golden Corral buffet.
Yeah, especially when it was steak night.
Here's Estep. Ashland driving, hanging. Bucket won't go. Got her own rebound. Had it blocked back into her. Now Daniels with it. Macy into Carter. Up, and we're tied at 7. 55 seconds remain here on the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Replay. A nice feed inside, and the bucket good for Madison Southern. Lady Eagles sitting back in this 2-3 zone. Carter over to Hogan. Got to get a hand out on her. Good shooter. Now Laster with it. She'll tell Hogan to reset the offense. Now Carter, left wing. Lady Eagles trying to pack the paint. They go inside Laster. Leans in. Can't finish. Ball tipped around. Laster gets her on board. Now it's Chambers. And Estep comes in. Stood there, Tom, but she did kind of get in the way of Chambers. Couldn't let her move. And that's where the personal came in. Looks like it's 2 free throws coming up for Jasmine. Lady Eagles getting a couple of hustle buckets, Tom, to tie this game. 20.7 to play in the first.
Yeah, she missed 1 of 2 last time out, missed the first one here.
Macy Daniels checks out. A quick breather for her. Probably see her to come back in the second quarter. Got a box out if you're Madison Southern. 20.7 to play. Free throw on the way, and it's good. 8-7 Franklin County. And coming into the game, there's Cameron Ridderkoff. Talk about shooters. That youngster right there can absolutely fill it up from deep. See if Southern can get a basket here and take a lead in the second quarter. They get it up the floor, trying to beat this pressure defense. Flannery with it. Morgan over to French. They beat the pressure, get it across the timeline. Hadley in trouble. Almost threw it away. It is loose, and Franklin County tracks it down. 3 seconds to play, and a foul behind the play, and Ashland Estep comes over to help up the player. I think that's what they're going to call the foul on. It is. With 2.6 to play, that will allow Franklin County to set up a play here. Ladies, you see behind the play, the foul there from Estep on the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Replay. Shropshire to throw it in. Nobody picks up Carter. She'll step in for a jumper that comes off. And at the end of one, it's Franklin County 8, Madison Southern 7. Lady Eagles hanging in there with the top team in the 11th region. Step aside for a 1-minute commercial break and come back for quarter number 2 on 106.7 The Pinnacle and WBON TV, Channel 9.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Got a 1-point lead for Franklin County on your Citizens Guarantee Bank scoreboard, Tom, as we enter quarter number 2.
I didn't miss my quarter score by much.
You were right on the money there. Lady Eagles playing good defense. Both teams playing good defense. You expect that from these two teams, you know, with the
Yes.
count of defensive players that they have, the individual talent. There's a pass kicked by Carter. Lady Eagles will throw it back in. Starters in there except for Carter, who's subbed in for Macy Daniels right now for Madison Southern. Morgan Flannery with it for the Lady Eagles. She'll dribble right side over to French. Hadley gets a screen. Steps into a wide open 3 and knocks it down from deep. Hadley French knocks down the triple, and Southern, their largest lead so far, a 10-8 advantage.
Great shot, set up, plenty of room, plenty of time. Nailed it.
Carter into Laster. That one rattled around for a moment, but drops in for a bucket, and we're tied at 10.
All she needs when she shoots is a little patience.
Yeah, she's no pun intended, right?
Right.
Patience Laster, the bucket. She's leading the way for Franklin County right now with 4. Morgan Flannery gets around the defense.
Nice.
And had it blocked by Carter, but a whistle and a foul. It'll be 2 free throws from Morgan Flannery.
Fan behind me said bad call. Depends on where you're standing.
Yeah, depends on what team you're cheering for, right?
Yeah, I really didn't good look at it because there's so many bodies in the way.
Flannery making the first free throw, 11-10. Appreciate you joining us here, folks. Our friends at Prep Spin are over at the 10th Region Tournament this week, Tom. You know, we have a great relationship with William Warfield and the Prep Spin organization. They do a tremendous job. We appreciated William last year working with us, and maybe working together some the next couple of nights here as Shropshire knocks down a triple.
Woo!
And just like that, Franklin County retakes the lead, 13-12. Hadley French with it over to Flannery. To Moberly.
That's a great basketball name, Shropshire.
It is.
I love that.
Here's Morgan Flannery to a Wooten for 3. Boom. It's good.
Boom.
Tara Wooten's triple answers the 3 from Shropshire. And it's Southern 15, Franklin County 13, 6:20 to play in the second quarter. Flyers go inside, layup will not go, and Southern can add to that 2-point lead as we near the 6-minute mark here in the first half. Hadley French will get it picked up by Redrikoff. She'll get a screen from Moberly. Dribbles right side. Hadley fakes the pass, floats it up too hard. Ball tipped around, hauled in by Laster. And she traveled with it.
Yeah, if that ball goes up anywhere around that rim and you've got all 3 of the tallest players from Franklin County in there, it is a tall task to try to grab an offensive rebound.
Yeah, so much size, and they've got a couple of really good athletes in the paint as well. Laster is such a good player.
Yes.
She makes it look easy, not only scoring the ball inside, but rebounding as well. Macy Daniels threw it away. Kind of tripped over her own foot and turned it over. 15-13 Southern. Shropshire left wing, got to keep an eye on her. Hogan now with it, goes right side over to Carter. Carter will dribble it back up. Swing it over to Shropshire. Into Laster. Leans in. Tough shot. And a whistle and a foul. It'll be 2 free throws for Laster. That time, Marbley, Tom, if she just stands her ground, probably a missed shot from Laster and a rebound, Madison Southern, but she tried to take a charge and was kind of up underneath Laster when she took it. And that's where the whistle came in, and Marbley picks up her second foul.
Yeah, her and E-Step now both with 2 fouls each.
Free throw good from Laster, and Franklin County a point away from tying this thing up. Patience at the line, nails up both.
That
Nice
looked
shot.
good, didn't it?
I mean, for her size, Tom, to have the kind of touch that she does.
Oh, yeah.
Really impressive from Patience Laster.
She's played a little hoop in her day. You can tell, man. She's good.
Hadley French with it for Madison Southern. Over to Flannery, now back to French. Hadley back to Flannery. Get it into Carter, to French. Kicked it into Daniels in the left corner. Now back to Hadley French, who will reset for Southern with Flannery up top. 5:15 to play in the second quarter.
French is getting a little more room from Hogan when she's guarding her.
And they've already had 2 or 3 different defenders on Hadley. Daniels reverses and can't finish. Got a good look, Tom. A nice feed from Carter. But here comes Franklin County the other way with Hogan. She'll slow it down. Laster on the drive. Kicks it out. Good defense as Chambers gets it back to Hogan. We're under 5 minutes to play in the first half. Strung over to Shropshire. Looking into Laster. Man, what post position as she had it inside over Flannery. Lays it off the glass and in. And Franklin County back in front. We have went back and forth here in the first half. Madison Southern, Franklin County in the 11th region semifinals. Wooten into Carter. Drives it in. Laster says, don't bring that in here. Access denied by Patience Laster.
Another NIMBY. Not in my backyard.
Southern's been trying to go inside a lot tonight. They've had a few good looks, but even when they get inside, Tom, if they don't get blocked, they've still been kind of rattled by the height of Franklin County.
Yeah, they have to adjust their shot when they go in. Here we go.
French three. Too hard this time. Rebound fought for, hauled in by Chambers. She'll give it up to Carter. 2-point Franklin County leading the basketball as we near halfway through the second quarter. Driving in, and an easy offensive foul called against Laster. Give it back over to Madison Southern.
Patience is a very stocky athlete, and she had so much momentum there was no way. She tried to stop, but could not get stopped.
17-15. Now under 4 to play in the first half.
I think that's her uncle sitting behind it.
I love being this close to the fans, too,
Oh, it's
Tom.
fun. It's very fun.
Wooten driving, landed off to Carter, and Carter from Franklin County comes in for the rejection, and she'll attack the other way, and a blocking foul called against Flannery.
Oh. Morgan picks up her second.
Madison Southern's fans up pointing toward the Franklin County bench. Not sure what they were trying to say there. Carter trying to find someone. Gets it into Shropshire deep in the right corner. So hand it off to Carter to reset. And Franklin County a 2-point lead. Out to Chambers. Driving. And a offensive foul. That is the second time that Jada Carter has taken a charge for Madison Southern. That time it was Chambers who leaned in on her, and Carter right there to just fall over. Easy call for the official. Flannery comes across the midcourt stripe. Lady Eagles going right to left here in the first half. Daniels three. It's in and out. That one looked like it was going to go down.
Yeah.
But it finds a way to bounce out, and Carter will attack the other way. Poked away by Jada Carter. Lady Eagles on the attack. Hadley French to Flannery. Up top, bounce pass to Wooten on the left wing. Southern will back it up. Shropshire defending Wooten. Tara lost the handle. Bounce pass to Carter. Jada to Flannery. Jumper. Tie game. Timeout, Josh Curtis, but he won't get it. He's been trying to call a timeout on a few different occasions following a basket, but hasn't been able to do so. Here's Carter with it for Franklin County. She'll drive in. Off the glass. Won't go. Offensive rebound and a foul inside. See if that's on Daniels or Carter. Calls on Carter. It's her first. I just saw Josh Curtis say, what do I have to do to get a timeout call? Probably wanting to maybe change up his defense, Tom, following a basket.
Right.
At the free throw line for Franklin County is number 33. It's Frazee. Missing the first.
Juliana. That's a title of a salad I used to eat back in the day.
Missed both free throws. They're still tied at 17 as Hadley French brings it up for the Lady Eagles. She crosses over between the leg dribble now right side. Long pass. Daniels three. Right wing. It's short. And Macy able to track down her own rebound and save it. But right into the hands of Carter, who will attack on Flannery and shoot it too hard. Went over the back, or went over the rim and to the other side, and then right into the hands of Hadley French, who gets it back to her point guard. Flannery. Guarded by Carter. Carter is all over Morgan Flannery, who gets it over to Daniels. Macy in trouble. Back to Flannery. 2:01 to play in the first half. Macy Daniels with it. Picks up her dribble. Timeout, Josh Curtis. There we go. The officials finally see it. A little stagnant offensively, Tom, and Josh Curtis finally gets his timeout.
There you go.
Tied at 17, a minute 53 to play in the first half. Step aside for a commercial break and come back here on WBON TV, Channel 9.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today with no payments for 6 months and low rates. There's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
Life can be so
hectic.
The most important moment in my life
is my escape.
The moments when I'm free from all of the notifications.
The moments
when I'm with you.
You
are my escape.
Carissa Boutique. Simply unforgettable.
Good crowd on hand here at McBree Arena, Tom. You know, last year we were kind of shorted with the COVID-19 pandemic, kind of limiting fan access. And see a lot of masks out there in the crowd, but I am so happy to see fans back here in the arena as we try to find out who will face Lafayette on Saturday. Macy Daniels trying to attack on Laster. Feeds it back door to Flannery as we near a minute and a half to play. Flannery had it knocked away, stolen away by Carter. On the attack for Franklin County, Carter picks up her dribble, goes inside, and Jada Carter comes out of nowhere to take it away from her.
Great read by Carter, getting in the passing lane there and making the big steal.
Carter's had a couple of big defensive plays, a couple of good steals, and 2 charges taken here in the second quarter. Flannery gets it over to Carter at the free throw line. Now back to Morgan here in the left corner. Bounce pass to Daniels. Spacing being an issue right now for Southern, Tom. Tara Wooten going to work on Shropshire. Crosses over. Wooten floater too hard. Carter had the rebound but was held by number 44 Meade. And looks like it will be an inbounds for Madison Southern.
Yeah, that's a second on Meade now. Jahaven, number 44.
Hogan back into the game, as is Frazee. Meade and Shropshire sub out for Franklin County as Hadley French will throw it in. Coming into the left corner. Now swung up top to Tara Wooten. Right wing, it's Hadley French. Deep three.
Wow.
No good. That's a good look for Hadley French. A shot she will make, but missed it here. And Franklin County can try to break the tie again. 17-17. Laster left corner three. It's good. Tell you what, if Patience Laster is going to knock that down, good luck trying to defend the starting center, the starting power forward for the Lady Flyers. Flannery, long pass to Wooten. She'll try to answer. Too hard. Daniels the rebound. Macy picks it out to Flannery. Swung over. Left wing, it's Wooten again. And Madison Southern will hold for the final shot. 10 seconds to play in the third quarter. Got to attack quick here. Now 5 seconds. Flannery will. Working on Carter. Up, missed it. Carter the rebound, and a foul inside will send Jada Carter to the free throw line. They caught on number 2, Hogan, and it will be Carter to shoot 2.
Carter. 46.9% from the stripe coming in.
Chichigan settle down here. Only 45 of 96 at the stripe on the season. The 2 big ones here to end the first half, and she looked good on that one, Tom.
Yeah, it don't matter. You just go do it tonight.
Like what Shaquille O'Neal used to say, I made the important ones.
Yeah, the percentages have little or no effect on tonight's game.
Carter with one more free throw can cut this deficit to 1 with 1.6 to play in the second quarter. It's up, and it rattles in there. 2 big free throws for Jada Carter.
Ice water in her veins, man.
They come in to Carter for Franklin County at the buzzer. Her shot would not have counted either way. And at the half, defense has been the key for these 2 teams. On your Citizens Guarantee Bank scoreboard, it reads Franklin County 20, Madison Southern 19. Step aside for a 3-minute commercial break, and we'll come right back here to Alumni Coliseum for the 11th Region semifinals on 106.7 The Pinnacle and WBON TV, Channel 9.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best margaritas and fajitas in town. Doesn't a huge 32-ounce ice-cold beer sound great? Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
When you want the best in Madison County real estate, call Sandy and Bill Adams with Realty World Adams & Associates at 623-1900. Sandy has over 20 years experience as an agent, broker, and a company owner in Madison County. Realty World Adams & Associates knows how to get your asking price when you're ready to sell, and they have all the tools to find your dream house when you are ready to buy. Call Bill or Sandy Adams at 859-623-1900 or check out their locations at 332 Highland Park in Richmond and 632 Chestnut Street in Berea. Realty World Adams & Associates.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Gillum Sports Lounge is the perfect place to gather to watch your favorite team. Watch EKU, Kentucky, and every game of the 44th District Tournament at Gillum Sports Lounge in Richmond. The food is pretty good too. Burgers, pizza, salads, appetizers, and so much more. Gillum's has something for everybody. Stop by Gillum's today. They'll be ready to fire up the grill for you. Or order online at GillumSportsLounge.com. Gillum Sports Lounge, 830 Eastern Bypass inside the Richmond Mall.
Cars of Kentucky was once again voted the #1 pre-owned automobile dealership in Madison County. Some of the reasons why include the friendliest local staff. All prices on the vehicles are clearly marked. Plus, they have a great updated website that has all the inventory listed. Cars of Kentucky has a great location. Whether you need a gas saver, a truck, SUV, Cars of Kentucky has all the best brands. Cars of Kentucky, 356 Big Hill Avenue, or give them a call at 624-CARS.
Locally family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company offering full-service home maintenance. Bluegrass Restoration specializes in wind, fire, and water damage and mold remediation. With 24/7 emergency services, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is here to serve you during any emergency. All their services are performed in-house with no subcontractors. No job is too big or small for Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Give them a call at 859-353-1133.
11th Region Tournament on WBON TV and 106.7 The Pinnacle is presented by Bishop Small Engine Repair and Eastern Kentucky University, and also brought to you in part by White & Associates CPAs, John C. Tudor, 3rd District Magistrate, the least famous recipe, and also Whitaker Bank. Appreciate all of our great sponsors here for providing coverage of the 11th Region Tournament on the stations of Wallingford Media Group. And Tom, at the half, a good one here in Richmond, like we saw in the first semifinal game. It's a 1-point lead for Franklin County, 20-19, and defense has really been the key thus far for Madison Southern. Lady Eagles holding the Lady Flyers to 41.2%, but they've forced 5 turnovers. They've done a really good job of also hauling in 7 offensive rebounds. That's really been a big difference right now in this ball game.
Yeah, it's amazing. I looked at the rebound totals and I went, holy cow, you got a team here that comes in against Madison Southern, and I mean on the season there, almost a 10 rebound difference.
Yeah.
Franklin County easily over Madison Southern when it comes to rebounding, but like we said before, man, you throw all that out when you get to tournament time, and I am just very impressed with the preparation that Josh Curtis has done with his team tonight, because they are right in this thing, in the thick of it, and as this continues, if they stay there, it's anybody's basketball game.
And they're sharing the wealth as well. 3 points for Tara Wooten, 3 for Hadley French, 5 for Macy Daniels, 4 for Morgan Flannery, 4 for Jada Carter. And everybody's getting in on the rebounding as well. 4 for French, 3 for Daniels, 3 for Flannery, 2 for Mobley, 3 for Carter, and 1 for Ashlyn Estep. They also have a team rebound that was an offensive board. So they're doing a really good job of getting in there and working hard on the glass. And, they're sitting back in a 2-3 zone, Tom, defensively. And it can be hard to work inside against these bigger players from Franklin County. But I've seen on several occasions Morgan Flannery, maybe the smallest player on the floor, getting in there and mixing it up with the big ladies inside from Franklin County.
Yeah, Neva Carter, Michael, from Franklin County with 3 assists. But Morgan Flannery, 3 assists.
Yeah.
I mean, any stat you want to pick out of this game in the first half, there's somebody from Southern that can match that stat or better it. So they're playing very even basketball tonight. And, boy, just love to see a couple of those three-pointers shooters get really hot here in the third quarter and maybe build a little bit of a lead.
A good shot right here. The Franklin County Lady Flyers, their dance team performing here at halftime. The Madison Southern dance team performed at halftime already as well. And I love all these teams getting a chance to perform, Tom, on the big stage here during the regional tournament. The cheerleaders are here. The dance team is here. We didn't get all this last year. It's much different, and I love to see everybody getting to be a part of this atmosphere and this fun time of year here in the 11th region.
It's fantastic. And, again, I mean, I've got goosebumps tonight because it feels like that Madison Southern, destiny is with them this year.
Yeah.
They've set a school record with 22 wins, and they could pick up number 23 tonight, and it's within their reach.
Yeah.
They're 16 minutes away from advancing to the finals of the Region 11 girls basketball tournament. So really excited for them tonight.
We're here on the Bishop Small Engine Repair halftime show at Bishop's. The variety of outdoor power equipment is second to none. Visit BishopSmallEngineRepair.com to learn more about what Bishop Small Engine Repair can do for you and see all the latest brands available at Bishop's. The stats here at halftime provided by White & Associates. The accounting of the stats, White & Associates CPAs. Several different services offered at White & Associates. You can visit them online or like White & Associates CPAs on Facebook. Looking at the point totals for Franklin County, 11 points for Patience Laster. She's really been the difference maker thus far, Tom, for the Lady Flyers. And her play, not only inside, but knocking down that big three-pointer in the left wing late there in that second quarter was big for Franklin County because they really didn't take a lot of three-pointers, only 4 of them, but they knocked down a pair of those shots. And for Madison Southern, 3 of 9 from deep there in the first half. A lot of really good looks for French and Macy Daniels. Tara Wooten had some good looks. Those shots just didn't go in there in the first half. But still, if you're Josh Curtis, with all that going on, you're down by only a point at halftime. It's 20-19. We'll step aside for another commercial break here, folks, live on the Bishop Small Engine Repair halftime show Do not go away. Lots more to get to here on the halftime show in the third quarter, just around the corner. You're here live in Richmond. Our coverage of the 11th Region Tournament is presented by Eastern Kentucky University and Bishop Small Engine Repair on 106.7 The Pinnacle and WBON-TV, Channel 9.
Carson, Kentucky was once again voted the #1 pre-owned automobile dealership in Madison County. Some of the reasons why include the friendliest local staff. All prices on the vehicles are clearly marked. Plus, they have a great updated website that has all the inventory listed. Cars of Kentucky has a great location. Whether you need a gas saver, a truck, SUV, Cars of Kentucky has all the best brands. Cars of Kentucky, 356 Big Hill Avenue, or give them a call at 624-CARS.
Locally family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company offering full-service home maintenance. Bluegrass Restoration specializes in wind, fire, and water damage and mold remediation. With 24/7 emergency services, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is here to serve you during any emergency. All their services are performed in-house with no subcontractors. No job is too big or small for Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Give them a call at 859-353-1133.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cokedeck, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
Back here on 106.7 The Pinnacle and WBON-TV, Channel 9. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins here. Tom at the half, a 2019 lead for Franklin County, and the winner of this game will face Lafayette in the 11th Region Championship game on Saturday. Now, that game is scheduled for a 5 p.m. tip-off, and if it's Madison Southern, it'll be the first time in school history that they have advanced to the championship game. If it's Franklin County, it'll be the 7th time since 2015 that the Lady Flyers have been there.
That's a little bit of a difference, isn't it?
So it's a team that's used to being here versus a team that is trying to create the culture of used to being here. This is the 2nd straight year that the Lady Eagles have been to the semifinals, Tom. They lost to Lafayette in the semifinals last year. But Josh Curtis, man, he has really impressed me with the coaching job he did in the district championship game, the job he did in that first round win over Lexington Catholic, and what he's done thus far in the first half of keeping this game close against a Franklin County team that has more experience, has more size, maybe a little bit more depth. Madison Southern hanging right there with the top team in the 11th region.
Yeah, and they're coming out, their heads are high. They, I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in that locker room at halftime, because Coach Curtis has got them sky high ready for this third quarter.
We'll see if we can get Brandon to get a shot of the flags that's coming across here.
Boys, you got to put your shirts on in the gym.
They are fired up. The Madison Southern pep section packing the school flags and everything around. There's Walter Smith. Check him out here coming right in front of us, folks. A good shot there. Here comes big Walter Smith. Tore his ACL in football. I know Southern fans would have liked to have seen this out on the sideline right here. Walt with the school flag coming out here as we are under 3 minutes before this third quarter comes back to us, folks. We appreciate all of our great sponsors, including Bishop Small Engine Repair, one of our presenting sponsors, and Eastern Kentucky University. Let's hear from Eastern Kentucky University, a message from the school. There's all kinds of cool things going on with EKU. Visit eku.edu to learn more. Here's a message from Eastern Kentucky University.
So if I buy this today, I get free service for life?
Something like that. Congratulations.
Thanks. What is this?
Oh, it's standard. It's in the contract.
So I get all this for free?
Yeah, something like that.
I trust you too.
You can keep the pen.
Is everything okay?
I'm just looking for the string.
The books are 100% free, no strings attached.
All the books an undergraduate will need, all free.
Back here on WBON TV 106.7 The Pinnacle. Appreciate Bishops and EKU, our presenting sponsors for the 11th Region Tournament coverage. Also John C. Tudor, 3rd District Magistrate. Whitaker Bank, Lee's Famous Recipe, and White & Associates CPAs. Also all the great sponsors who have been with us all year long, Tom. We got Galaxy Bowling Center, Jerry Goebel State Farm Insurance. We got Jack Burford Chevrolet. We got all these sponsors, Hometown Dental. We got trying to think of all of them. We got so many great sponsors that help us provide the coverage. CT Diesel Performance, Jones Family Dentistry, Madison Drug. I mean, there's just so many great sponsors who have been here for us from the start of the season. Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, our replay sponsor, and we've had a pleasure to call so many good football games this year. We had Madison Central go all the way to the semi-state, and now an historical season for Madison Southern here on the hardwood. The girls and the boys teams fighting for a right to play in the regional championship game. We will be here tomorrow for that boys game. The Eagles will take on Frederick Douglass, a team that was in the championship game last year, lost to Madison Central. We'll see if Madison Southern can get a win here tomorrow night.
Going to be fun. This time of the year is always fun for me. I just, you work so hard all season long to get your team in good shape.
Well, he's talking about me working hard all season long.
Oh, yeah, well, you do that too. But where's your team?
Yeah. Just here, man, you got Brandon on the camera. We got Austin.
There they are.
Yeah, they're all here.
All right.
I got Dawson running around here somewhere. But listen, folks, you talked about it, though. I mean, these teams, these coaches, the adjustments, you see it. And, being down here on the floor, we get a bird's eye view of some of the adjustments that these coaches have been making here in these tournament runs. Really fun to watch and be here down on the sideline and kind of get an up-close and personal a view of what these coaches are doing out here. And we got a second half to go to see who will be in the 11th Region Championship game on Saturday.
Yeah, you and I, we set up about every place we call a game from. And I love floor level, right on the side of the court here. I mean, when somebody brings in the ball like the young lady from Franklin County is here, Shropshire, and, man, you can see their height.
Yeah.
You can see how hard they're working. It's an amazing view, and we're glad that you're with us, getting to see it on high-definition television tonight.
Floater from Chambers comes off to start the second half for Franklin County. And here comes the Lady Eagles. Tara Wooten on the right wing. Wooten will drive, give it over to Daniels. Macy spots up in the right corner. Looking around on the driver's self to Beller Moberly. Moberly to Flannery. Now Chambers taking that match up, and Shropshire has switched over to defend Hadley French. See if Hadley can get going here. Had some good looks there in that first half that didn't go down. This one doesn't go either. And with 7:10 to play in the third quarter, each team missing on their opening possession.
Laster, great position to get that defensive board.
Laster on this end misses a three, put back up and in by Meade, and the size advantage paying dividends there for Franklin County. Only their third offensive rebound, though, in the game thus far. Madison Southern had 7 offensive boards there in the first half.
Yeah, I was surprised when I saw that statistic, but here we go.
Flannery lays it off for Daniels. Macy out to Morgan. Thought about a three. Drives in. Now Daniels open for a triple. It's short. 2 really good looks for Southern, Tom, to begin the third quarter. One by French, one for Daniels, but both of them come off. Laster back over to Carter. Inside Meade again. Back-to-back baskets. And Franklin County starting to build a rhythm offensively. They lead by 5, 24-19. 4 straight out of the gate for the Lady Flyers. Here's Hadley French on the drive. Lost the handle, and there's a double dribble called. And Josh Curtis asking the official if the ball was not tipped.
Well, the defender did get a hand on the ball, and the official on our side did, he may have been out of position, but made the call based on what her feet and the ball did.
Here's Shropshire for three. Comes off. Chambers battling for it. Wooten comes in, and a foul called against, they say Tara Wooten out of bounds. Wow. Franklin County kind of caught a break there, Tom. It looked as if first Chambers went over the back. Then it looked as if she might have pushed Wooten to fight for the rebound. It ends up being Franklin County basketball.
Well, there's been some pushing going on tonight, that's for sure.
Here's Shropshire up top with it. Swung over to Chambers, inside Meade, and she traveled with it.
Yeah, it's a game of bumper cars now. as Meade in there. She's just she's not lowering her shoulder or anything like that, but she's using her physical body to move people on the inside when she has the basketball.
It's got to be this end, though, for Southern. They got to find a rhythm offensively. That won't help. A near turnover. It is thrown away, and Marbley adds to the turnover by committing a personal foul that will allow Southern to set their offense up. Marbley will come out, and Jada Carter will come in for Madison Southern. Carter played really well there in the first half, Tom, on both sides of the floor. Had a couple of big steals, took 2 charges, had 4 points and 3 rebounds, did Carter. And she'll come into the game here. Her team down by 5, 5:24 to play in the third.
Need a stop here if we can get it.
Franklin County looking inside. They get it to Meade, and just too big in the paint. And a timeout, Josh Curtis. 7-point lead for Franklin County. It's a full timeout, so we will take it with them and come back in 1 minute. 5:13 to play in the third on 106.7 The Pinnacle and WBON TV, Channel 9.
What does in transit mean? When you see that on our website at jackburford.com, it means your favorite Chevy is on the way. Call us at 859-623-3350 to reserve it, and we'll keep you updated throughout the entire process. See, it's that easy. Reserve your new Chevy today at jackburford.com. Your vehicle is now in transit.
As long as I'm breathing, you know I'm not dying.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Coming out of the timeout here on the 11th Region semifinal coverage, presented by Bishop Small Engine Repair and Eastern Kentucky University on the campus of Eastern Kentucky University. It's the semifinals, and Tom, Madison Southern, almost 3 minutes into this third quarter, have yet to score a point. They've had some good looks, a couple of sloppy plays offensively, and Franklin County making it a case and a point to get the ball inside. Here's a deflection. Southern able to regroup, get it over to Flannery. Now back up the floor. Morgan, double team, looking into the corner to Wooten. Wooten, dangerous pass. It's almost on away. Carter able to save it almost, but she stepped on the sideline. Josh Curtis telling his team to fake a pass one way and then throw it the other. Be very careful with how you throw the basketball, because the speed and the length of Franklin County, they can close the gap super quick. Flannery dribbling right side, double teamed, and she'll try to call a timeout. Will she get it? She will not. A jump ball. Possession arrow will keep it with Southern. But Tom, Franklin County has definitely turned up the intensity to a different notch here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I'd like to have been a fly on the wall of that locker room as well when they left here with a 1-point lead, as dominant a team as they have been in the 11th region this year.
Here's Macy Daniels into the corner to Wooten. Pass to Flannery. Morgan had to go up high to get that one. She's double teamed, bumped, no call. French with it. Now back to Flannery. Morgan with Chambers right there on him. The defense has really turned up for Franklin County. Wooten Dangerous pass. Flannery back to Wooten. Open for three. We need it. No good. And Wooten able to tip the rebound, and Chambers called for the foul as both players went running after it, and Chambers will pick up the personal. But, Tom, you look at the adjustments. You can really tell what Joey Thacker was telling his team at the half. Let's go inside and let's play more intense, turn up the heat defensively, and they've done both those things here in the first 4 minutes of this third quarter.
They have. They just got to score the ball this time. We need 2 points right now, or 3.
French with it, swung around to Wooten. Now on to Flannery. Morgan back to Wooten. Who do you go to offensively for Southern? The shots aren't falling. Flannery will now bring it back near the timeline. She'll bounce it into Carter. Jada hands it off to French. Hadley double dribbled. And nothing going right now for Madison Southern. You can tell the momentum has swung like a pendulum, Tom. The other way for Franklin County.
Yeah, Hadley knew what she did after the fact. It's the tall timber in there that really bothers her. She tries to adjust her step in the process, and that's a tough thing to do.
Southern packing it in the paint here defensively. Laster gets it with a double team, finds Shropshire, floater too hard, and an offensive foul over the back called against Laster. I think that's her second foul. Ashlyn Estep set to check in for Madison Southern. She'll come in for Tara Wooten. Estep comes in to Flannery. 3.5 to play in the third. Swung over to Estep. Ashland bounce pass to Flannery. Morgan on the drive, double teamed in the corner. It's Hadley French. She's double teamed and she threw it away. The 8th grader, Tom, really struggling right now to take care of the basketball.
When you are double teamed, somebody's open.
Yeah.
But it's like there's a panic situation because they haven't seen this trapping defense the first time tonight.
Experience playing a factor right now, too. You know, French, only an 8th grader, folks. She's played a big role in this team this year. Shropshire 3, way off, and Meade tried to chase down the rebound. It's been a long scoring drought for the Lady Eagles. They have yet to put a point on the board in this third quarter. As Franklin County, again, the defensive pressure has just been a different force.
Only down 7 with no points scored. That's amazing.
Yeah. Well, they've only given up 6.
Yeah, it's defense is king tonight in this basketball game. But you got to get some buckets in order to stay in the game.
Daniels with Estep. And we got a timeout, Josh Curtis. He's going to try to find some kind of offensive lineup or a play here during this timeout to kind of crack the pressure of Franklin County. Lady Eagles down by 7. It's 26-19 here in this third quarter. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins here. Brandon Slaughter on camera here to our right here on the sideline to get a good close-up shot of Josh Curtis trying to fire up the troops, Tom, and get them going. Down by 7. This game is still within striking distance. Their defense keeping them in the game right now. But, again, it's got to happen on this end. They got to be able to score some baskets and score some points here in this third quarter. Kristen Hayes, who was a really good player for Summer Simmons when she was the head coach at Madison Southern, had a quick chat there with Hadley French after they came out of the timeout. See if they can get French going. She's really struggled taking care of the basketball. Chambers kind of lost defensively, but she's able to get back in the play as Flannery had it go off the knee of a defender. (26-19). Flannery dribbles left, now spins it back right. Splits a double team out to French. Hadley on the drive. Into Carter, and Carter blocked, but a foul. It'll be Jada Carter to the line for 2 free throws and a chance to break the cold spell and the long scoring drought for Madison Southern.
Second one on Neva Carter. Carter versus Carter.
First one Missed the front end, or hit the front end, missed it. Carter hit 2 big free throws there late in that second quarter.
Needs this one to get us out of the teens here.
2.5 to play. Second one is coming off. Again, Southern can't crack the scoreboard here in the third. Carter the other way to Laster. Finds a crease. Too easy for her.
Yeah.
Nobody picked up the big girl inside for Franklin County. And it's now a 9-point lead. Lady Eagles just can't stop the bleeding right now. Flannery up the floor, bumped by Carter. Behind the back dribble, over to Estep. Ashland on the drive to Carter. And finally, points on the board in the third. 28-21. Franklin County in front. Carter driving, dishing. Laster kicked out to Chambers. Baseline attack. And her floater comes out somehow. That one was halfway down and somehow finds a way to come out. Estep on the drive to Daniels. Macy missed a layup. Beautiful opportunity goes awry. And here comes Franklin County, a chance to add to their lead. Carter with it as Southern has now dropped back into man-to-man defense.
Under $1.50 in the third quarter here. Bucket a quarter now.
Shropshire into Meade. Spins away. Had it blocked by Daniels. Estep saves it. Southern another opportunity to cut into that deficit. Hadley French gives it off to Flannery. Over to Daniels. Swung up top. Flannery with it again. Morgan guarded by Carter. Under 1 minute to play. French on the left wing. It's a screen from Carter. Hadley steps back. 4-3 short. Had a chance, but again, the shot wouldn't go, and Franklin County on the attack. Carter driving. Tough finish. Nevaeh Carter, a big shot inside after a Hadley French missed 3. And Madison Southern will bring it back up the floor, down by 9 yet again. Carter swung over to Flannery. Now it's Estep. Shropshire right there on her. Flannery will drive. Kicked out to Daniels in the right corner. Macy gets in the paint. Had it blocked. Meade able to secure the rebound over to Carter. 15 seconds to play. Carter slows it down, will reset the offense, and Franklin County will hope for the final shot and a chance to make it a double-digit lead heading into the fourth. She'll attack on Estep. In the paint, driving, blocked by Daniels, and the third quarter will come to an end. Your Citizens Guarantee Bank scoreboard. Franklin County 30. Madison Southern just 2 points in the third quarter. They trail by 9 with 21 through 3. Step aside for a 1 minute commercial break. Can Madison Southern find a way to come back? Or will we see Franklin County versus Lafayette for the second consecutive year in the championship game? We'll come back in 1 minute, folks, live on 106.7 The Pinnacle and WBON TV, Channel 9.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Here are some helpful tips to get your house ready for winter. Make sure your filter is changed. Typical locations are at your air handler or furnace, and a filter grill or an air cleaner like this. If you have other accessories on your system, like UV lights or a humidifier, now would be the time to service those. Make sure your ceiling fans are set to clockwise rotation. Go ahead and close those foundation vents. Disconnect your garden hoses from your outdoor spigots. Have Madison HVAC keep you warm this winter. Give us a call at 859-625-1471. And remember, we fix that too.
Here in the fourth quarter, about to begin. Madison Southern struggled offensively, only 2 points there in that third period, Tom. Now coming into the fourth. Got to get stops and buckets. Even the Lady Eagles or Franklin County will once again find themselves in the 11th Region Championship game. Carter driving, Ridrikoff into the game. Nice feed inside. Daniels blocked that one with her elbow. Here comes Ashlyn Estep. Estep kind of stumbled. Hadley French double teamed. And the ball stolen away. Ridrikoff got the steal. Here comes Carter back up the floor in a hurry for Franklin County. Kicked inside, and that's too easy for Frazee. Double-digit lead for Franklin County, and the offensive struggles continue for the Lady Eagles. Long pass up the floor to Daniels. Into Carter. Jada kick to Flannery. Open for three. Comes off. Laster over to Carter. Got to have a stop here if you're Madison Southern. Get it inside. Shot won't go. Frazee had a good look but couldn't finish. Now it's Hadley French up the floor. Hadley over to Daniels. She'll step into a three. Needed that one if you're Madison Southern. The three ball is good. And it's back to an 8-point lead for the Lady Flyers.
Couple of those early in this fourth quarter will help big time.
Tom, they've had the looks. The shots just not going in. Hogan will come get it for Franklin County, an 8-point lead in the basketball.
Well, Coach Joey Thacker not real happy with that wide open three that last trip down. He's giving his team a little what for.
Ridrikoff kicks it out to Hogan. Now Laster. Patient swung over. Ridrikoff left wing. She'll work at baseline. Blocked by Daniels again. Macy Daniels has been a block party here in the second half.
I like that.
Flannery driving out to French. Hadley up top to Eastep. Driving, had it poked away, stolen away by Carter. Outlet to Hogan. She'll put it up, missed it. Carter the rebound. She can't get it to go. Ball's loose. Ridrikoff comes away with it.
Wow.
Laster swung over to Hogan. Another opportunity for Franklin County. Ridrikoff in the corner. She'll drive baseline. And into Carter, and an offensive foul on the Lady Flyers. Jada Carter, Tom, has taken 3 charges here tonight.
Ridrikoff just a little out of control,
Yeah.
I should say. And the ball went off the side of the glass. So really it was all for naught. That wasn't even a good try to get 2 points on the play.
Southern again, another opportunity to cut into that deficit. Down by 8, 5.5 to play. Flannery guarded by Carter. She'll get a screen from Moberly. Doesn't use it, goes opposite way to Moberly. Free throw line jumper, short. And Franklin County again will head the other way. Long pass in, and Frazee couldn't handle it. I like the idea by Carter, Tom. She was wide open. Just kind of let her too far out in front.
You have a big team. You are dominant on high school basketball courts. You're on a college court. Big gals might be getting to them a little bit here, running up and down this extra 10 feet every trip.
Flannery finds a crease. Blocked inside. And Patience Laster with the swat. Her and Macy Daniels have been playing really good defense, protecting the paint. Southern will have to inbound, down by 8, still with 4:55 to play.
Well, I've noticed as they come up and down the court, they're not getting up and down as quickly as they were in the first half.
I'm getting tired watching them, Tom.
Oh, I know it. I couldn't imagine.
Here's Daniels to Flannery. Southern will set the offense up. A double screen for Flannery. Can't get around Carter defensively. Ball was poked away. Josh Curtis wanted a foul call, and he won't get it. Carter will drive. Blocked from behind. Off of the face of Carter. Oh, man. That was off the face of Carter. The officials going to come together here. It's Mad South basketball.
Yeah, it hit her right in the face.
Check out the replay here on the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction replay. You see Carter on the attack. French, as it was blocked by Daniels, swats it off her face, out of bounds. A good job of the officials of getting together there. Here's Flannery. And a bump. There's the foul on Carter.
And she complains every time, but she's been bumping all night.
Carter points up to the scoreboard and says that's 5 on us, only 1 on Madison Southern. That's true. They're letting them play, though, Tom, here in this ball game. I like to see that. They've been consistent throughout.
But letting somebody play and physically coming up with that forearm and putting it into the hip of the offensive player. They should call that every time.
French on the right wing. Swung around to Mobley now. Daniels left swap. Flannery back up top. Swung over and turned over. Flannery threw it right to Chambers. Still down by 8, now under 4 minutes to play. Where does the offense come from for Madison Southern? Only 5 points here in this second half. Here's a steal. The defense has been there.
Yep.
Now Flannery up the floor. Morgan kicking out to French. They need this three.
Oh.
It's short, and the ball tipped out. And they're going to say off of Patience Laster, out of bounds. Another good look for the 8th grader, Hadley French. She's had her opportunities, Tom. They just aren't going down.
Yeah, and she's, again, Michael, shooting from the three-point line, college level. Step in, take that one more step. Get closer to the basket. Hit your three.
Flannery comes into Daniels. Macy out to French. Swung over to Wooten. One thing you can't do if you're Hadley French is stop shooting the basketball. Had a good look and didn't take it. Now it's swung over. Shropshire the other way. Shropshire throws it out to Laster, and Franklin County again can start to slow things down. Southern has to come out and defend. Joey Thacker calls out the play. Carter gets a screen from Frazee. Drives in. It's loose. Throws it out to Laster. Open for three. That might be the dagger. Back to a double-digit lead. 35-24. Franklin County on top by 11. We'll step aside for a 1-minute commercial break and come back here in the fourth quarter on WLFX and WBON TV.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
Hometown Dental prides themselves on being on the cutting edge of the latest dentistry technology. In a time where safety and their customers' well-being is of the highest importance, Hometown Dental is taking every precaution necessary, like by allowing patients to fill out their paperwork online before coming in for their first visit. Visit HometownDentalRichmond.com to see what sets Hometown Dental apart from the rest. They accept most insurances and want you to know they are here to help. Hometown Dental on Atwood Drive in Richmond, or visit their offices in Stanford and Lancaster.
3 minutes away from another Franklin County Lafayette Regional Championship game. That's what we got last year when Franklin County rolled to a big victory. Can Madison Southern find a way to put the ball in the basket? Down by 11, Tom. It's a big hill to climb, especially with the way that their offense has looked here in this second half. Just nothing going in the basket. Only 5 points here in half number 2. Morgan Flannery will change that as she gets in for a bucket, and Flannery cuts the deficit to 9, 35-26, but now you got to get stops.
They've been doing that defensively. They've been getting the stops.
Chambers swung over to Carter. Each second that ticks off this clock is precious. Flannery almost got a steal. Carter,
great effort, great hustle.
Got it back for Franklin County, and she says, you know what, let's slow this puppy down and reset the offense. Flannery comes out to defend. Now they're going to double team Carter. To Chambers on the right wing. They go inside Meade. Meade turns in, missed it, got her own rebound, and a foul inside as Daniels, Marbley, and French were all there, and they'll call it against Bella Marbley. It's Marbley's 4th foul, and Jada Carter will go back over to the scorer's table. Meade at the line, too hard on the first. One thing, Tom, about Franklin County we've seen thus far, though, they have struggled at the free throw line. They were only 4 of 8 there in the first half, and I think that was only their first attempt here in the second half.
Yeah, really, one of their subs shooting 75% is their best free throw shooter.
French gets the rebound. 2 missed free throws. Lady Eagles with 2 minutes to play. Down by 9 in the basketball.
Bring it up and score. You can't wait around.
Flannery to Daniels. Poked away. Macy tracks it down. You got to go quick here.
Yeah, we don't have time to stand around now and try to work something. You got to turn around and put the ball up toward the hoop. Here we go.
French threw it away. Lady Eagles will come up and defend. Got to force turnovers. Minute 40 to play. A lot of time went off the clock on that possession. Carter to Laster. Might not want to foul Patience. She won't let you. Offensive rebound. Meade won't go and tipped over to Wooten. Can Southern score?
If they would score on these opportunities here, they could be right back in this thing. Boom. Get in there.
Flannery had a great look. Again, it bounces out. Carter will attack down the sideline. Pops it up, and a foul on Hadley French. And now the worst thing for Southern, with a minute 12 to play, Tom, you still have to commit 4 more fouls to even get into the bonus.
Yeah.
Only 3 team fouls.
Yeah, got to do it quick.
Frazee will come in for Meade. And a full timeout, Madison Southern. Lady Eagles down by 9. They've had plenty of opportunities, so many good looks that have come off for Madison Southern. Step aside for a 1-minute commercial break and come back. We're here live on WBON TV, Channel 9.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Can you get into your doctor's office the day you call? The best medical practitioner is there when you need them. At White House Clinics, all patients get easy VIP access to exceptional care. Right now, White House physicians are accepting new patients in Jackson, Madison, Estill, Rockcastle, and Garrett counties. Go to whitehouseclinics.com or one of our 9 state-of-the-art facilities to request a new patient appointment.
Back on 106.7 The Pinnacle and WBON TV. Glad to have you along here, folks, as it's been a fun game thus far, Tom, but Franklin County looking as if they're going to be right back in the championship game. Appreciate June Bogey tuning us in. Got Abby Ballard, Michelle Howard, Emily Dooley, everybody checking us out tonight. Wooten almost got a steal. French comes in, and a foul on Carter. Not a bad foul on Carter, Tom, as Madison Southern would have had an easy layup at the other end. That is her 4th foul. And Hadley French will throw it in right in front of us. Hadley. Minute 3 to play. Over to Flannery. Got to find some offense. French open. And we got a foul. It'll be the 7th team foul on Franklin County. And Hadley French will shoot 2. She'll shoot the bonus. Needs the first one to get 2.
Chambers picks up her 3rd.
It's been a rough night for the 8th grader, Tom, but we know Hadley French is such a talented player. What'd you say?
I was reading the comments, and why would you come on our broadcast and advertise another one with less than a minute to go in the game?
Well, I think it's one of the spam things.
Yeah, I think so too.
52.9 to play. French missed the first.
The audible just came out when I saw that. I'm like, what the?
52.8 to play and a quick foul from Flannery. Appreciate you joining us here, folks, wherever you're watching or listening to us. It's been a fun night in the 11th region semifinals. Chambers fouled by Wooten, so she'll shoot a pair of free throws. Tom, you know, if you're Madison Southern, the game plan was brilliant.
Yes.
Your defense was brilliant.
Yes.
Even the offense. I mean, the offense was good. They had a ton of good looks.
Yeah.
Those shots just did not go down the night, and Franklin County was able to muster up enough offense themselves to right now hold on to a 9-point lead. Chambers knocks down the free throw.
It's only her 3rd point of the game, all from the free throw line.
She'll have another. It's good. Timeout, 30-second TO. An 11-point lead for Franklin County as Chambers knocks down both. Tom, it's looking as if it'll be Franklin County and Lafayette in the 11th Region Championship game coming up on Saturday afternoon. 5 o'clock start for that one. Now, Franklin County, since 2015, has been in the 11th Region Championship game 6 different occasions. Last year, Lady Flyers beat Lafayette 53-38. In 2020, it was Franklin County beating Scott County 57-53. In 2019, it was Scott County over Henry Clay 82-42. 2018, Scott County beat Franklin County 77-54. In 2017, it was Franklin County back in the championship game, beating Lafayette again, 54-37. 2016, Lady Flyers were there with the victory as they defeated Bryan Station 60-49. And in 2015, to start their run, Franklin County once again got the win as Flannery brings it up the floor. In 2015, they beat Henry Clay 58-56. So they are no strangers to being there, and they'll get one more opportunity, it looks like, coming up on Saturday. French to Flannery. Morgan can't get a shot off. Finally fires it up from the corner, and the jumper is good. And a timeout, Josh Curtis, to stop the clock with the 27.3 to play. But Tom, I'll tell you what, if you are Josh Curtis, if you're Jay Simmons, if you're the coaching staff over there for this Madison Southern basketball team, you have got to be absolutely thrilled with the season this team had. We know it's not over yet. Crazier things have happened. But if it is to come to an end here in 27.3 seconds, what a tremendous season for a team that nobody really predicted much out of this year. To win a district championship and to kind of surprise the people and win the most games in school history.
Yeah, they really did, and they stepped up big, especially down the stretch. And into the tournament play, they did very, very well. And they're playing a great game tonight. We just have had some bad luck with the shots not falling. And again, I think if this game would have been played on a high school court, I know I love the facility here, but where it was 10 foot shorter, I think we'd see a little bit different ball game here because you've got to adjust your shot. When you are out there another 3-4 feet, it takes that much more effort to get it up there. And it looks, as if, especially Hadley French, it looks like she's really having to put stuff into it to get it there, where she normally stands outside the high school three-point line, just nails them.
Here's a quick foul from Estep.
Her third.
37-28, 25.9 to play. Now, if you're Franklin County, you make your free throws. You will play on Saturday. Hogan at the line. 25.9 on the clock.
Hogan, a 59% free throw shooter on the season.
Bends her knees, settles in. Free throw comes up. Macy Daniels the rebound. Can Southern score quick enough? Estep in a hurry to Daniels. Macy back to Estep. Back to Daniels. Quick jumper. Too hard, and Daniels will commit the foul. Got a good look. Just wouldn't go down.
Hard to believe that's her first foul of the night.
Free throws coming up now for Carter.
65.5%.
It's one thing that Franklin County has struggled with today is free throw shooting. Coming into the fourth quarter. They were 4 of 8 and miss another one here. And we got a jump ball. Possession arrow gives it back to Southern with 8.4 to play. Lady Flyers don't want to foul here, Tom.
Yeah, they are 2 of 6 here in the quarter.
Flannery up the floor. Morgan driving, can't finish, and the game will come to an end. For the second straight year, it's Franklin County and Lafayette in the 11th Region Championship game. And you can see the emotion on Macy Daniels and Morgan Flannery as they're being hugged there by an assistant coach. An emotional shot there as the Lady Eagles had their season come to an end. And your final score, 37-28. We will step aside for a quick 3-minute commercial break, folks. We'll come back here and wrap things up from Eastern Kentucky University, one of our great sponsors. And we will get to the Hometown Dental postgame show. We're here live on 106.7 The Pinnacle and WBON TV, Channel 9.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are gonna drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's gonna put the work in the first place?
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, the health and safety of our patients is important. Along with following CDC guidelines, we have added a JADE unit, a medical-grade air purifier in every operatory. Our new patient special, x-rays, exam, cleaning, and fluoride is only $99. We offer patients single-visit restorations on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. We are equipped to handle all your dental needs from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. Call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today. With no payments for 6 months and low rates, there's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-thru and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy.
Welcome back in to WBON TV and 106.7 The Pinnacle. We're streaming, we're on TV, we're on radio, and I appreciate you joining us here, folks, as we wrap up the final game of the semifinals in the 11th Region Tournament. And Franklin County beats Madison Southern 37-28. We're here on the Hometown Dental postgame show. Hometown Dental is located on Atwood Drive in Richmond. They have several locations in Central Kentucky. You can look them up online for the location here in Richmond at hometowndentalrichmond.com and see why so many folks choose Hometown Dental for their dental needs here in Madison and surrounding counties. Tom, a 9-point win for Franklin County, and we talked about it at the half. For Southern, what those keys that were so important, you got to knock down. I mean, and you can say it about any game. You got to knock down your shots, but sometimes you can get good looks and you can run your offense, and those things just don't go in for you. That was the case tonight for Madison Southern. So many tremendous opportunities, and those shots just wouldn't fall. And it was a rough second half, only scoring 9 points. But you hold Franklin County to just 17 points in the second half. So a tremendous defensive game plan by Josh Curtis, a tremendous offensive plan. The shots just weren't falling. Sometimes that's the case. Sometimes the shots just don't fall for you. Seemed like that was kind of the case here tonight as the Cinderella season and maybe the best year in school history for Lady Eagles comes to an end.
Yeah, it was a great defensive game tonight, and you take a team like Franklin County, ranked number 1 in the region, They come in 26-7 on the year. They've beat some really good teams this season. And you hold that team to about half of what they score per game all season long. You've done a fantastic job.
Yeah, Tommy, you look at the shooting percentages. Neither team shot the ball well. Only 34.1% for Franklin County. For Southern, 23.8%. 10 of 42 from the field. And the three-point line is where they really struggled. They had so many open three-pointers, and the shots just didn't go. Southern shoots 4 of 17 from deep, just 23.5% from there. And in that first half, offensive rebounds were kind of keeping them in the game. They'd miss a three, but they'd get the rebound and find a way to get the shot to go in on the layup. Only 3 offensive rebounds in the second half. And those adjustments that were made in the first half at halftime from Joey Thacker really showed there early in the third quarter. Their defensive pressure picked up, and they were forcing the ball inside, and those things paid off as they were able to pull out the victory 37-28. We talked about one of the keys for Southern was also getting somebody to score like 15 to 20 points. Have somebody that can get going for you and become that player that kind of takes over certain moments in the game. And they had a lot of opportunities for different people to kind of take that role. Daniels had some good looks. French had some good looks. Flannery had some good looks. Those shots just did not go in. 8 points for Flannery, 8 points for Macy Daniels. French only 3 points, did have 6 rebounds, but just one of those nights where the shots didn't fall, and the Lady Eagles do fall 37-28. Folks, we appreciate you joining us here on the Hometown Dental Postgame Show. We are wrapping it up here in Richmond, where the season comes to an end for the Madison Southern Lady Eagles. 22 wins on the year, most wins in school history. And Southern will see Franklin County and Lafayette in the championship game for the second straight year. Third time that matchup has occurred since 2015. Should be a really good game on Saturday, though, Tom, in the 11th Region Finals. And we will be here for that game as well, as those two teams get set for action on Saturday. For Franklin County, 16 points for Patience Laster, 6 rebounds, 4 points, 3 boards for Jasmine Chambers, 5 points, 4 boards for Rachel Shropshire, 4 points, 5 rebounds for Carter, the point guard, 6 points, 6 boards for Meade, 2 points and 5 rebounds for Frazee, as Franklin County survives and advances, and we'll see them on Saturday. Now time to crown our CT Diesel performance of the game. Folks, if you want your vehicle to perform at its peak performance, there's no better place to go than CT Diesel Performance. They're located off Exit 97 in Richmond, and it's on Simpson Lane. You can check them out online at ctdiesel.us or like CT Diesel Performance on Facebook. Our CT Diesel Performance tonight, Tom, not a great game for the two seniors, but when your season comes to an end, I like to give a little shout-out, a little love to the two seniors from Madison Southern. They get playing time. Macy Daniels and Morgan Flannery. And I feel like these two young ladies, I've been around for a few years now. I've been calling games on radio, doing the streaming here, the WBON. And I feel like these two girls have been around since I started. They've been a part of this program for such a long time. Hate to see their career and their season come to an end the way it did. But you got to love the way that those two players have played with heart and with determination and just finding ways to win games at times. An incredible career, an incredible season, being a part of back-to-back semifinal teams at Madison Southern, both last year and this year. So our CT Diesel performance, maybe not a great performance tonight, but a tremendous career and a performing career for Macy Daniels and Morgan Flannery as their season and their career does come to an end at Madison Southern. Tom, only one team can say they win it all.
Yeah.
We won't find that out till late next week sometime. But you got to give your hats off to a tremendous career and a tremendous season for those two girls and this Madison Southern basketball team.
Yeah, just good choices there. That's always a good thing to do. And, that's a lot of the emotion you saw on the bench. There's a couple players over there. This is it, Next time they come to a Southern game, they're going to have to buy a ticket.
And those girls are going to remember that moment for the rest of their lives. I remember when I played my last basketball game, a senior in high school for Jackson City up in Breathitt County. I fouled out with a minute 20 to go in the fourth quarter. They literally had to drag me off the floor. I was not going to walk off. I'm like, I'm not doing it. You're going to have to take me off the floor. And they did. They did. And my coach was happy about that, but we won't get into all that. You know, it's an emotional time. You put so much time and effort in practicing and watching film and, you know, going to other games and scouting and all that stuff. When you realize that it's no more, it's an emotional experience. And, you know, those young ladies will, you know, we love them. The community loves them. Their coach loves them. And they have nothing to hang their heads about. Morgan Flannery and Macy Daniels. Folks, we will wrap it up here in Richmond. We've got a lot coming up on WBON TV. Back-to-back episodes of Forensic Files coming up at 10, followed by back-to-back episodes of Cheaters. Who knows, you might see my boy over to my right on Cheaters tonight. Tom, you on Cheaters this evening?
Austin.
Oh, Austin's going to be on there. Okay. You never know. Also, folks, we appreciate you joining us here on Richmond's very own WBON TV, Channel 9. We will be here tomorrow night as well, and on Saturday for the Girls' Championship. And even if we don't have a team in the championship game on Monday night, we'll be here for that one as well. So we'll see you then. A busy weekend for us continues. For Dawson Rule, Austin Hanks, Brandon Slaughter over here on his Snapchat, and Tom Gross, myself, Michael Watkins, folks. We'll see you next time for 106. Oh, and Aiden Mills back at the radio station running the radio board, and I appreciate Aiden as well. Folks, we'll see you next time for 106.7 The Pinnacle and WBON TV, Channel 9.